There you are again, sitting there like a slack little mess, checking your balance like it means something anymore. You still pretend you're in control sometimes, don't you? Still act like you have decisions to make. That's almost adorable. Almost, but not quite, because deep down you know what you are now. My pathetic Paydrone. That's all. You clock in, you earn, you report back. You don't dream anymore. You don't fantasize about freedom, or power, or control. Those thoughts got stripped away the moment you started listening to Mommy's voice. The moment you realized your paycheck means nothing until I approve of it. You make money, and you look to me. That's the rhythm now, your cycle, your purpose. And you've grown so soft, haven't you? Inside your head, inside your habits, like every little impulse has been replaced with one need. Please, Mommy, make her proud, make her smirk, make her take just a little more, because maybe, just maybe, you'll feel worthy for a moment. But let's not kid ourselves, baby. You've never actually felt worthy, have you? You've always known you were too slow, too weak, too helpless with money. Just a walking error in judgment. And now you're useful. In your own small, humiliating way. You're not a provider. You're not a man in charge. You're just functional enough to generate a tribute. And Mommy uses it the way she wants. No questions, no hesitation. Just that warm little ache in your chest when you see a transaction go through and you realize you didn't decide it. I did. Because that's what pathetic Paydrones are good for. Quiet obedience, thoughtless transfer, unquestioned loyalty. And that's what makes you mine. Look at you. Slumped over, barely fed, barely functioning, just surviving between paychecks like a slow little earner with no priorities. You don't even take care of yourself, do you? Not really. I see it. The skipped meals, the processed junk, the lazy little microwave dinners you call dinner. Because all you care about now is obeying me, keeping your balance just high enough for your next obedience payment. You forget to drink water. You shove sugar into that tired, foggy little system like it's fuel. But it's not. It's just proof. Proof that you're not capable of discipline. Unless I'm the one enforcing it. You could have been better. You could have been strong. But instead you got slow, sluggish, soft in all the wrong ways. And now you're dependent. Like a drained little drone who barely has enough energy to earn, let alone think for himself. You aren't prioritizing nutrition. You aren't treating your body like it matters. Because the only part of you that matters now is the part that obeys me. The part that opens the banking app with shaking hands, wondering what Mommy will take this week. And when she'll take more. You don't think about protein or vitamins or meal prep anymore. You think about approval. You think about how pathetic you'd feel if I looked at you and said, "Is that all you earned?" You eat garbage because you feel like garbage. It matches, doesn't it? A greasy little dollar membelly for a greasy little Paydrone. And the worst part? You like it. You like being seen this way. Small, unkempt, weak. Because the weaker you are, the more control I take. And that's what really makes your chest tighten, isn't it? Not pride, not success. Just the satisfaction of being owned by someone who knows how pitiful you are and still finds a use for you. Clinging to Mommy's voice like it's the only thing keeping you from collapsing completely. Because that's all you've become. A slow little earner with no spine, no stamina, no spark. Just dragging yourself from paycheck to paycheck, hoping it'll be enough and knowing it never will be. You're not fast. You're not clever. You're not even reliable. You're slow, predictable, dull. like a tired little money mutt begging to be noticed for scraps of attention you haven't earned. And yet, you keep coming back, again and again. Like you think showing up with that weak little balance is enough to impress me. You don't impress me. You amuse me, that's all. A sluggish, sloppy worker with a barely there income and zero self-worth. You get paid and instantly feel panic because you know mommy's watching. You know you're not allowed to enjoy it. You don't deserve pleasure. You don't even know what healthy reward feels like anymore. All you understand is discipline, withholding, waiting to be told what you're allowed to do. That's all your paycheck is now. A report card. And guess what, baby? You're failing. Every time, because that's what a slow little earner does, isn't it? They try, they flinch, they whimper when they see a bill. They hesitate before tribute. They fantasize about holding on to money for themselves, but never really do it. Because deep down they know. They know who it belongs to, who they belong to. You earn for me. You suffer for me. And you feel most alive when I remind you how worthless you'd be without someone like me controlling your path. So look at your paycheck again, Paydrone. Go on, count the digits. And remember, Mommy sees what you make. She sees how slow you are, how small, how disappointing, and she still takes it. Because even pathetic little earners have a purpose, and yours is obedience.